Okay, on this one, we're starting project number 17. Just get that out of the way. So I'm just going to come over here to Workbook Activity 17, have a look at what they've got going on there. Okay, we've got this little bit here that I already gave you. And so I'm going to come over here to the cell right here. I often find it works better to go backwards when selecting stuff. So I'm going to come to this cell right here, press and hold the left mouse button down, come up here, just get the E and excellent. There. And we got that. Copy, Control C. At this point, I'm going to come down here to our workbook. Good. And I'm going to paste it in. Control V. Get that out of the way. Now, many times when I'm copying in from Canvas, I wind up with this weird blank line across the top. So I'm just going to click there on one. I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to select delete row. Also, when I copy in from Canvas, I wind up with the stuff coming in gray, and that just annoys me. So I'm going to click up here to select everything. I'm going to go to the color, and you see right now it's a custom color, which is sort of a dingy gray. And I'm going to click on black. I think it looks better. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is look at the directions. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is key in the data as shown. Okay, so we need to go. Let's finish putting in the months here, even though it doesn't show us doing it for a few more steps. Let's do it right now. So I'm just going to select these two cells. I did that by pressing the left mouse button down in the middle of April, dragging to May, going to the autofill button right there, and filling over. Good, that's nice. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is copy in the numbers. And if you're not sure where we are, the lesson starts on page 75, and the data that you're going to copy in, data worksheet 17.1, is on PDF page 77. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that data in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just format this. Now that I've got all these copied in, I am going to go ahead and format those as number. So format number, and I don't want to decimal places, but I'm going to deal with it. So I'm just going to come up here and get rid of those decimals. So what did formatting as number do for me? It basically put the commas in. There's no reason to be typing that kind of stuff in yourself. Okay, actually, let's go ahead and select. Didn't matter where I selected. I want to go format painter, and I just want to drag it over these guys. Okay, so these guys are also formatting correctly. Just if you're wondering what I did there. Okay, now let's go back and look at the directions. Yeah. Some people told me to follow the directions in the beginning. Might work too. Okay, select cell A3 and format to 20 point. Click here. Oh no, not an option. Good, 20. Just type it in. Enter. Good. Okay, select cells A3 through H3. A3 through H3. And what does it say here? Merge and center align the text. Merge, center align. Good. Okay, what does it tell me to do next? Select B4 through G4. B4. I will tell you the reason they had us do it this way, in case you're wondering. It's because this one here started one in column B, and that's why they had us do that, and also not go over here to H, just so you're aware of why they told us to do it this way. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to do one more thing here. I think it's just going to look a lot. Well, let's keep going and I'll show it. And I'll go to that in a minute. Select cells A5 through H5. Apply a thick bottom border and center align the text. So A5 through H5. Border tool, bottom border, border style, thick bottom border. Now, we're still not done though, because that looks awful. The way season attendance is there. So I'm going to come up here to format, and I'm going to come over here to wrapping and wrap. Okay. And it looks like for whatever reason, I forgot to center align this stuff like it wanted. Center align. There we go. So now we've center aligned all that. I just feel that looks a little bit better. So what's next? Calculate the sum for the attendance for the first ride. Okay. So we're going to equals, we're going to sum them up. That's pretty obvious. SUM, open parenthesis. Now, again, the way I normally do this is to come over here to B6, press and hold the left mouse button down, and go to where I want to go at the end, and that would be G6. Release and enter. Okay, do I want their autofill? Yeah, their autofill looks good, so I'm going to click on the check mark there. Okay, and now we've got the season attendance filled in. Again, you could have just typed in equal sum, open parenthesis, B6 colon G as in golf 6, close parenthesis, and done that, and then auto-filled down. yourself. I mean, it would have given you the exact same results, just to let you know. Would have, so now let's see here. Select cell. Okay, we did that. Okay, select cells A6 through H10. So we're going to go ahead and select. Now, I will make a comment. Here's another place where I'm going to do something a little bit different, and you'll see why. We're going to sort these by season attendance in descending order, biggest first, okay? So I'm going to I'm going to come over here to, you noticed I started at A5 instead of A6 like it said. Data, sort range, advanced range sorting options. We do have a header row. Now we've got the names here, and it's just easier to work with. Season attendance, biggest to smallest is Z to A, and sort. Good, we're done sorting. Okay, next. Insert a column to the left of ride name for rank. Okay, so a couple of things we can do here. I'm going to come over here to the A, right click, insert one column left. Okay. Now, just going to come over here, and this is going to put us at step 10. 1, enter, 2, enter. Now, they want you to fill down at this point, or to go like this. That works. Control Z. Escape. Come on, go away. Enter. Now, I'm going to go back one step. The reality is, with this small set of numbers, 3, enter, 4, enter, 5, enter. Okay, I mean, it works. I'm going to resize this column. Good. So now we have them listed by most popular to least popular. They don't want this column named or anything, so just leave it like that. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and create a chart. Where are we? That compares each month's number of writers for the fulminator. Okay. And so let's go ahead and we're going to select. And again, here's where I feel the book goes a little bit out of order. It starts here, and that doesn't create the chart the way we want it. We're going to start here in C. I suspect that that they added this step after they'd already done the other. That would have made sense on how that would have worked, just to tell you. Because I suspect when they wrote this, that they added this late after they added this step. So now you can see what I've got selected. I've selected Charlie 5 through, should be Hotel 6. Okay, good. Now we're going to go ahead and insert a column chart. That's as easy as insert chart. Good. Now, if yours doesn't say column chart, if you got something like that, just go, or it doesn't matter. I mean, there's all kinds of charts. You could have had something weird like that. Go ahead and come down here and select that very first column chart. Okay, going to be that easy. Okay, now what do they want us to do next? Place the title, location, chart. Okay, place the chart on its own sheet and name the sheet Fulminator. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on the 3 dots, and I'm going to choose Move to Own Sheet. And I'm going to go ahead and name that Video. You do not need to add the word video. Fulminator. F-L-U-M-E-R. Fulminator. A-T-O-R. It's a made-up word. Okay. We've got that done. We've named the tab there. You just need to name it Fulminator. You can see that I have tabs for different classes named down here for classes. You don't need the word video there. Okay, what do they want us to do next? Okay. Let's go ahead and click on Edit Chart. Now we got all this. We're going to come over here and click on Customize, Location, Chart Title. Okay, we want to have a chart title. I'm on Customize here, and rather obviously, I'm going to Chart and Axes Titles. Big surprise, Chart Title. And what are we going to title this thing? Fulminator. F-L-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R. Good, Fulminator or whatever. Okay. It's saying it's spelled wrong because, of course, it's not a real word. They said 18-point font. They said they want it centered. Anything else that they want done here? Nope. Okay, so just go ahead and just click somewhere, anywhere, and that should have centered it. Not sure what I did. Okay, I must not have selected center. Okay, now it's centered. Okay, what do they want next? Axes values, do not show a legend. Data labels, show data labels. Okay, so I'm still over here in the customize section. I want to go to series. And what I want to do is put numbers on these to tell you what that height actually means. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to select data labels. And now you see the data labels. Now you can change where that data label actually goes. Like you could put it outside the ends. Did I just, yeah, outside in. You could put them there. It doesn't seem to really care. So it defaults to auto. Just leave it on auto. It doesn't tell you to do anything different. Show the names of the month for each column. The way we set this up, it already does that. So we are done with that step. Let's go back to our chart, to our spreadsheet here. Okay, now we're on step 13. Select B6 through B10. Okay, so we're going to select these cells right here. We're going to hold the control key down with our left hand, and we're going to select these cells right here, okay? The control key allows us to select non-adjacent ranges. Ranges, simply a group of selected cells. Non-adjacent, not next to each other, because adjacent, like I said, is a fancy word that says next to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use this to create a column chart that compares season attendance of top 5 rides. Okay, so again, insert, chart. And let's see here. Anything special? Nope. Okay, so we're partway there. They say to make it about 4 by 9. This pretty much is, and not covering your data. So I'm going to grab our chart and I'm going to move it down to about here so that it's not actually over any of our data. Okay. And what does it say next? Chart title. Go ahead and name this top 5 rides. So I'm coming over here to customize. Again, axes titles, chart title. Now, in the book, it does say to season attendance comparison. Oops. Okay. And they want that centered. And they want that 18-point font again. Okay. What else do they want from us? Top 5 rides, title axes, title the horizontal axes, right? Okay. Title the horizontal axes ride names. So we're going to add a little bit more down here. So horizontal axes title, ride names. Okay. And do they want us to do anything weird to that? Chart title. Format the 16 point. That's all they tell us to do. So 16 point. And over here, we also want a vertical axis. And the vertical axis is going to include number of riders. Okay. All right, riders. Good. And again, they want that to be 16-point font. Okay. Anything else? Number of riders. They're already set to 1,000 for the units. That's step E is there. Legend, don't show a legend. There is no legend. Data labels, do not show data labels. Then to finish us up, they want us to change the colors of the columns here. So I'm going to click on Fulminator. You notice I clicked right on that column. It actually selected all of the columns when I did that. I click a second time. Now it's only doing that one column. And I'm going to change that fill color to red. Look. Yep. Now I'm going to select the tentacle. And they want the tentacle to be orange. Ferris wheel, green. Bumper cars, blue. And let's see. Does that actually do they? Cyan. Okay. Fire blue. Just plain old blue. Blue. Okay. Blue. Okay. I'm just not a dark guy. I don't know what the colors are. I mean, I always ask people if it were in a Crayola 8-pack, what color would it be? And lollipops, purple. So I'm going to click on little lollipops now. And I'll come over here and I will select, is that purple? Yeah, that's purple. Okay. So we've changed the colors, carefully proofread for accuracy, and then we'll just close this here, okay, just to let you know. And there we go. And that was it. Go ahead and turn it in. There are a couple things I want to show you in Excel real fast. Well, just one thing, really. I just want to show you where you find these. Okay, so very much like Google, you're going to find the column chart right here under Insert Column Chart. Okay, just to let you know what we're doing there. Okay, so that's basically all you're doing there. You are done. Go ahead and do the assessment.